So Bella's bold. So episode 4, we're coming to you guys from Move In Next in Madrid Entertainment Studios. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe.
Comment, share, DM.
We gotta know you like it. All right.
First story. He's confused. Does she like me? I need advice.
Aww. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger, player.
Today we have our iPad, no more clipboard.
You've upgraded.
Alright, 22 female and 24 male. I've been talking to this girl for like months now. She usually is the one hitting me up, inviting me out, and we hang out pretty often. We got a playful / flirty vibe, always joking, roasting each other, and sending memes back and forth. She's comfortable with me too. Like she gave me a key to her place, but keeps it low key. We sit close and she's touched me before, as in putting her arm over me or messing with my feet. And she'll check on me if I'm being quiet. There's moments where it feels like there's more than just friendship. But then she'll also say stuff like, we're not a thing, and joke by calling me her gay son.
Oh.
Or make it clear to other people that we're just friends. So it's like her actions feel one way and her words kind of push it back. So I'm confused. Is she low-key feeling me and just not trying to make it obvious? Or am I in the friend zone and reading too much into it? What should I do? But I also love our friendship and don't want to mess anything up.
All right. That's
She's embarrassed by you.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. When they're alone?
Yes. If y'all, we're already gonna get into it.
Let's get into it for sure.
Yeah. If her energy towards you is very much like sensitive and sensual and very almost romantic in a way, but he's confused whether or not that she actually likes him or not. But she's a completely 180 in public. She's embarrassed to like you.
He must be ugly. Like
he's either ugly, short. Maybe
short is really good. Hey, short kings got a face card though.
They do.
The tall ones be ugly, but
Yeah.
short kings, they're always handsome.
Hey, well then there you go. You can't discriminate on height, right?
She said ugly, short, poor. I think that's
Something physically. Most of the time, I feel like when that happens, there's something physically like
I think it's
unattractive.
what
to
other
you.
people
I think it's just
Yes.
as you get taller, the attractiveness decreases. That doesn't mean that tall people aren't attractive,
That's
but
true.
your more average height people are going to be your more. Because once you start getting real tall, not that there's anything wrong with that, you start to look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Your face is bigger.
Yo, I'm gonna shave.
Hey, you gotta be under 5'9" to come in here. Let me throw in a guy's twist on there, okay? So, whoever you are out there, couple different things. Part of the reason you're confused is your fault, right? If you've already been talking with her for a month and got a key to her apartment.
No, he said months.
Well, months, that's even worse, right? So if you've been talking to her for months, long enough to have a key to her apartment, and she's playing footsies with you, and that's what I heard. Puts her arm around you, tries to touch feet with you. To be honest with you, unless there's some kind of connection there, if I bump feet with somebody, the first thing I say is, oh, sorry.
Like, shit, my bad.
Yeah,
and then
not like
feet are gross.
Yeah.
Well, just in
You
general.
have to really love a man to want to tickle his feet.
Yeah.
Proves my point more. You got to read the signals. Now, if she says things like, and again, I'll give you both sides, the flip sides, right? Right now, I'm telling you the reasons you should shoot your shot before you're permanently in the friend zone, which it sounds like you're almost to the friend zone if you're not already there with a nickname like gay best friend or whatever.
Gay son.
Gay
Gay
son.
son is one, but gay son is like, ooh, that's like
Exactly.
Related, that's worse.
Yes.
That's out there. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, signals, right? As far as like the footsies and stuff, all that good stuff, the arms around you. And then when she says things like, we're not a thing, she's maybe looking for you to shoot your shot to be a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like telling you, hey, are we ever gonna be a thing? Because let's be honest, us men and women, it's not like we come out and communicate. We'll throw like some passive aggressive stuff out there like, well, we're not a thing. Well, as a man, you can be like, can we be? Starting to think that I really actually like you past the friendship level. And some of the best relationships is important for you guys to be best friends.
Yeah.
So not to violate the friend line, but you're early enough player where you got a shot.
Kind of piggyback off of Bella's where
Cool.
she's embarrassed. Because there is no way that she's acting like that with him in private.
Yeah.
But as soon as they're in public, And I really think it's like maybe this girl is one of those people that cares about like society and how it'll make her look, like, because I'm sure she's probably an attractive girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
All
Sure.
women are beautiful.
All you queens out there.
But like, there's a significant rating difference. Like maybe he's a 5 and she's an 8.
Like,
Yeah.
because if you're a 5 and an 8, or a 6 and a 9, but you're not going to be a 4 with an 8. A 5.
If he's
maybe.
funny and rich.
Okay, well then,
It depends on his other aspects.
then when you get into a 4-point gap, you start to need money and humor like a mofo,
Yeah.
or it ain't an option,
or
dog.
a big dick or something. Oh, I'll
A
keep it out.
big D, okay? Again, because she said things like in private that were not a thing, which could be a signal of ask. In public, she could make it seem like it's not a thing and over-exemplify it because she may feel rejected inside that you guys have been kicking it for so long, have a key to her apartment, she's playing footsies with you, and she kind of looks, or not kind of, but she could look like feel sad and rejected, player.
Yeah.
So shoot your shot, dude. Shoot it in the right way. I'm not trying to I'm trying to give you hope, but I mean, there's always two sides to the truth. That's why never tell your secrets, right? It could be his and her side, and then reality, which we all live in our own experience. What if she's the love of your life? Don't miss out on that opportunity.
That is so true.
That is true. I didn't see the perspective at first of like her feeling rejected because
That's
another
true.
thing was like, why are you gonna give somebody a key to your apartment if you don't have some sort of like, she has to have some sort of feeling to feel comfortable enough to let
Yeah.
this man have full access to her
And then
apartment.
she said gay son, which means I want to be family, not friends. Think about it.
Think about it.
I mean, I'm reaching further, but she could have said my gay best friend, but
Yeah.
she chose to say my gay son, meaning that we have a connection here. I know I'm stretching, but I'm trying to reach
He's
for it.
about to break his arm reaching.
Hey. it's already
I'm just
broken
saying.
because you waited too long.
She's in love with you, bro. She wants you so bad. just start ripping her clothes off next time you see her. She wants you.
It might turn the friendship weird after that because it's like,
But
If
just
it's
for a
handled
little-
right.
yeah. Like
Because
they
if they're
are
real
close.
friends, they should be able to move past it.
Yeah.
And then
that's
that'll
true.
help him move on from whatever feelings he has because
Yeah.
now he's like,
Of this
well,
uncertainty.
at least now that I know,
Mhm.
you know, and I can move on and start.
Yeah, just make sure you accept it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be
Yeah.
sour about it because obviously you like hanging out, whether you guys spend great time together. So even if it ends up not being the case, you still have your best friend there. Just go ahead and solve it in that, hey, you know what? You shoot your shot. So to finish up this first episode of the second episode within the first, let's make a decision.
I already know mine. One, just talk to her. That's the only thing.
Well, hold on.
That
The
will clear it
decision,
up.
shoot a shot or not.
Yes.
So one vote, shoot your shot.
Yeah, one night that y'all are hanging out like y'all always do, sit her down, you know, like say I want to have a serious conversation, like friend to friend since we are so close, and just spill all your feelings the same way you did on here. Like I've been confused with how, you know, just tell her everything. And whether she says yes or no, at least you will be able to sleep at night knowing that you as a man or as a person did everything in your power.
That's amazing advice.
That
Bella,
is, yeah, I would
shoot your shot or not.
shoot your shot. I think I agree with everything Alexa's saying because just talk it out. Like if you're really good friends and like have that really good just relationship in general as friends and as acquaintances, the worst you can say is no, and you guys just move on from it.
Yeah.
All right. So then mine is gonna be to definitely shoot your shot. I even broke my arm trying to tell you to shoot your shot. But one big key thing here that I don't think was mentioned: don't make it a big event. Don't pull out all the stops and make the pressure weird. Whatever you guys normally do, if you guys are, you know, watching movies or something, or going out to dinner,
Yeah, it's really
whatever the
casual.
case, just whatever normal situations you got, just be like, hey, and you don't even have to say not to change the words because that's definitely a woman's perspective. So if she's saying that, do it that way. I just feel like those kind of conversations using the doctor's note is to not put any kind of additional pressure in. So whatever y'all's normal conversation flow, just be like, hey, can I ask you something? Example, hey, like when we play footsies, like, do you feel
A grown man plays we like saying play footsie.
That's exactly what I would say because part of the big thing you said is making her laugh.
That's true.
So if I come off and say, hey, you know, can I ask you something? And she'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, when we play footsies, right? Or are we just like bumping into each other?
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, what do you mean? Be like, well, footsies means we like each other and I definitely like you. That's why we're always hanging out. and we bump feet together means, oh, never mind.
Never mind.
You know what I'm saying? But just shoot your shot, man. So you've got 3 shoot your shots. The panel of judges has decided. Make sure you don't miss that queen.
Am I the asshole for refusing to share my location 24/7 so my boyfriend can feel secure?
This is a good one.
This is kind of a good one.
Guys.
Alright. Well, let's hear
Yeah.
the story. But it'd be like me telling my girlfriend or fiance, hey, baby, I'm going to go out for a few hours and I'm going to turn my location off, okay?
Yeah.
See? See? That's case closed. Now,
Absolutely not.
of course not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got something shady to do, then just don't share the location and do all the shady shit you want to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I just think I have like a different. If she's refusing, so like there's a difference between your significant other asking, "Hey, do you mind if we share our locations?" Cool. If they're asking and it's nothing, like nobody has anything to hide, I don't mind it at all. But if your significant other asks you and you say no, like why? Like why not?
Yeah.
Like why would you?
I think that's an easier overcome versus turning it off and on.
See.
Because this story, which we read the details, it's about her having it on but turning it off sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Not
Let's get into the story then. Let's get into the story.
Read it.
That changes
Yeah.
things. Let's read.
Okay, I, 28 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 33 male, for a little over a year. Overall, things have been good. We spend a lot of time together and we met each other's families and we've even talked about moving in with each other. A few nights ago, he asked me to sit down because he needed reassurance about something. He brought up his ex-girlfriend and how she cheated on him for months. Apparently, she used to tell him she was at work with friends visiting family, and he found out that she was seeing someone else the entire time. He was lying. He said the lying messed him up badly, and he still struggles with trust. Then why are you? Never mind. Then he asked me to turn on permanent sharing location with him. Not just occasionally, not just when I'm traveling. He wants 24 access to my live location. He said if we're serious about a future, there shouldn't be secrets, and this would help him feel secure. He said couples who have nothing to hide shouldn't have a problem with it, just like he said. For context, I've never cheated, and I've never given him any reason to question me. My routine is painfully predictable. Work, gym, home, repeat. I go out with friends maybe once a week. That's it. I told him I understand that his ex hurt him, and I'm sorry he went through that, but I don't feel comfortable being tracked constantly, and I'm not even hiding anything. It's about autonomy. I don't want to feel monitored every time I leave the house. He got upset and said I don't understand what betrayal trauma does to someone. He said I'm being dismissive of his feelings and it's a small compromise to make him feel safe. I offered alternatives. I said I'm happy to communicate clearly where I'm going. I'm fine sharing my location temporarily if I'm traveling or out late. I even suggested we both share locations to make it feel more equal, but he said it only works if it's always on. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose. Then he said something that really bothered me, that my hesitation makes him wonder why I need privacy so badly. That stung. It feels like he's framing a normal boundary as suspicious behavior. He says he can't fully invest in our future if he's anxious all the time. I feel like his past trauma is being projected onto me. I care about him, but I don't think being in a healthy relationship should require constant surveillance. Am I being unreasonable for refusing?
I'm going to start this one off. I'm going to give the doctor's note on this. Even though I'm not a doctor, but with my degree in psychology, I
That
can
he has
delve
to
a little
bring
deeper.
up every...
Hey, you're talking about a lot of serious things there for sure.
Yeah.
So check it out. Number one, you approached it incorrectly completely. So I'm not talking about you because the question came from her. You have every right to feel the way you feel. Number one, he should not be bringing in his past trauma as far as like his insecurities from what some other woman did.
Louder!
No, seriously.
Louder.
You can't do that, bro. Just because somebody cheated on you doesn't mean that your next woman is going to.
That's
You're
right.
going to end up ruining that relationship being so insecure about what your ex did. That's why she's your ex.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Leave her in the past, zap her, and delete her. Number two is sharing locations, all right? The way that she explained it, that she doesn't want to feel monitored, respect her boundaries, bro. Again, you're bringing in the insecureness, and you came about it the wrong way. 'Cause it's okay to have insecurities, but you could have approached this conversation, come in, hey, baby, can we talk about something? I've been feeling a little insecure. I don't even know why. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I have full trust and faith in you. It's not even about that. But can we start sharing locations? Just that if I ever wonder where you are, I can look real quick. I promise you I'm not going to be checking it 24/7. That's not the point. But there's also safety reasons there. If you ever get lost or your phone goes out, at least I'll be able to ping, your last location. Like I have the little markers on my keys in case I lose them. That's a good approach and an honest approach because you're being vulnerable and saying, I'm feeling insecure, but you're not blaming her for what your ex did because you messed up there. My honest opinion, there's no purpose of sharing only sometimes.
Yeah.
So, you're perfectly in your rights as a human being, an adult woman, a queen, to say, hey, and never share locations at all. Like, just be like, you know what, that's not something I like, but every time I go somewhere, which you shouldn't have to do that, but I think naturally like even with me and my fiance, like if I'm gonna go to the Office Depot real fast before I come home, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go hit up Office Depot and I'll be home. That's not really like checking in, but it's just letting her know what you're doing or what he's doing. That's just normal communication, which will flow. But I'm glad that you made it out loud for him to understand, like, hey, I'll tell you, even though you guys are probably doing that anyway.
Thoughts, because I do agree with, there is a fine line. One, I agree with what you said, like it can't be, you can't just turn it on and off whenever
That's just
so
weird.
Like it's just weird. I also agree with the way you approach these things, the way you approach these conversations with being vulnerable, but also voicing
Your concern.
Yeah, your concern, exactly.
I mean, we're human beings.
Yeah. And so I think all that's normal and valid. I also just see the other side of it though, as far as kind of his side of it, as if, well, if we are in a relationship and we love and trust each other, there shouldn't be a problem with sharing your location.
It shouldn't be an issue, for sure.
Yeah.
But she has the right to say
Yes,
no,
exactly.
even though that's kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
But do you play? I won't judge you.
I think y'all are both wrong. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Yeah,
I think y'all are both wrong. Y'all both completely came about this wrong. Y'all both said the wrong things, offensive things to each other. Neither of y'all deserve that. But also, like, as a woman, if my man had any kind of insecurities or anything, like, I would do like what I could to make sure that he didn't.
Yeah.
And I would hope he would do it for me, whether it's
Yeah,
unfollow that girl off Instagram or like don't, I'm trying to think of something ridiculous. Don't talk to the woman cashier. Like whatever, how stupid or how small.
Well, it's not going to be stupid if it's coming from your partner because
we but to other people, what might be stupid
who cares
or
about other people?
Exactly, that's what
Make
I'm
sure
saying.
you
Like
feed your relationship.
Like whatever it was, no matter how dumb I think it is or how crazy other people might like. At the end of the day, like that's my partner, and I have to do, not have to, but I want to do everything in my power to make them happy. Because if I'm making them happy, they're gonna make me happy.
And you're gonna choose not to do things for the wrong partner. So whenever you say like, why wouldn't you? If you're not, I'm gonna just go a little deeper. Like if you don't want to share with them, then leave them.
Yeah.
Because the person's gonna come around that's gonna be the right one, and if they ask you, of course, boom,
Yeah, exactly.
no thought process.
So do you really even like him that much?
For real.
Because if you really liked him, you would consider his feelings.
Yeah.
But also, I don't like how he went about it and he's saying, oh, well, my ex, bitch, I ain't your ex. I'm better than
What she gotta do with me?
Exactly. What she gotta do with me?
Or him, right? Same way, guy or girl.
Yeah. So I really feel like y'all just need to have another one-on-one sit down. Clear all that up. First of all, apologize to each other. Both of you guys need to apologize to each other. And then revisit the subject and make your decision from there, girl.
There you
go. If he's really someone you're willing to, what'd she say? Her body autonomy.
Yes, autonomy.
Disrespect her body autonomy for, then
you want for the person you want to be with forever.
Yes, and I wanted to touch on that point in the sense of like, nowadays you hear that phrase thrown around a lot of if he wanted to, he would.
Because it's true.
Yes, if you were genuine with the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life, there's this switch inside you that is like, I will do anything to make this person feel
I
secure
will rip
and
a
happy.
tree out of the ground and give it to you. Like,
if he wanted to, he would. If she wanted to, she would.
I saw an ant with a flower on his back carrying it, and I know he's taking it home to his queen.
He's taking it home.
That's the thing, though. You kings out there, make sure, okay? And I'm telling you this. it's a two-way street here,
Mm-hmm.
but as a man, and I don't mean it sexually or like, you know, patronistic, it's your job to make your queen feel like the only one in the world.
And it's a woman's job as well.
Yeah.
It is.
With her
It's a
partner.
partnership.
It is.
Exactly,
It
yeah.
is. But I'm just saying, a lot of men don't do that.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah.
seen the disparity that
Mhm.
women are always catering to their guys' insecurities,
Mhm.
but it's important that you do the same. Not flirting with that cashier, not looking at some girl that walks by that doesn't wear anything. You focus on your queen because the grass is not greener. Question here: to share or not to share? It's just share or not share. We've already given our final thoughts, but now we're doing the judges panel here.
Well, does she really love him or not? Like,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
thinking.
You
Like-
guess. You gotta throw it out there.
Okay, no, and go find the man that you really would do anything for.
Do not share.
I know. Because what I want to say is, if you say you love him and care for him like you say you do, just share it.
Okay.
Exactly.
What's the point of it?
You'll even forget that it's on.
Yes, exactly.
Basically decide if you actually love him.
Yes, exactly.
And obviously if you do,
share it.
and if you don't,
Leave.
so check it out. So I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here, alright? Because don't share and do what Alexa said and leave him, because what Bella said is true. If you're having to think about it, they're not the right one.
Yeah.
Go find them, so don't share.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
because,
Sure.
like, if I really love a man, if he told me, like, if we're at the beach and he told me swim down and touch the Pacific, I'd be like, yes, sir. Like, I'm going in there. Like, anything for you, like,
My
you know what I
goggles.
mean? Yes, sir. Let's go.
But for reals, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, if it's having to be a question, and it's okay that you're questioning it. And
It
maybe you're learning how to show emotion. So
Mhm.
just because you having to think about it doesn't automatically mean that you don't love them, but that means that you need to start to evaluate other thought processes you have, so you don't miss the boat on him. He would have been so offended because his past hurt and ended the relationship right there, and you did love him like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And it's just an error that's made because you're not recognizing and evaluating your own feelings.
that's true, because that alone of her, like, well, why? He would have been like, that's all I needed to know.
Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Yeah.
You know, like when you
No
ask
need
a
to
man,
continue.
like, let me go through your phone. Or if you reach for his phone and
And
it's
there's
like,
like a-
I'd be like,
Guilty.
I don't even
Yeah,
gotta look
I don't
through
even gotta
it.
look no
I don't
more.
even gotta
I'm
look
like, you
through
know
it.
what, dude? I was just gonna move the shit out the way to
Yeah.
grab the coaster, but
Yeah,
Yes.
but
I think
that
we should
told me
break up.
everything I needed to know.
On second
Yeah.
thought, I'm
On
out.
second
For
thought,
real.
fuck you.
I'm gonna go take a freaking an STD test.
Oh yeah, like immediately,
Like,
like,
damn,
a whole
bro.
relationship.
What the
Uh-huh.
hell? Or when they always put their phone down, like, I don't want to.
Well,
Is
that's
that
different.
okay? Is
I do
that
that.
I do that too, but
Put it this way, I never used to think about it
Yeah.
until my girl brought it up, and I was like, okay. And I say brought it up, like, she was like, what's your thoughts on phone down or up? And I was
Yeah.
like,
I
what
was
do
gonna
you-
say it's different, it varies.
But, well, no. Well, see, the fact that it's different, it varies, is kind of like the sharing location thing.
Yeah.
So, like,
Because
to me,
I'm a phone down
Me
because
too.
that's a respect thing for me.
there's
Because
the
I don't,
autonomy.
as soon as
There's the, I'm not sharing my fucking
Autonomy.
location with you.
as soon as the phone goes off, it's like our natural instinct
to look at it.
to look.
Yeah.
And if we're at a dinner or like we're on a date and your phone's going off and you're
Well, that's why you put
Yeah.
do not disturb. But that's a good point there. But my whole point is, like, because it depends, right? I mean, you do want your own privacy, so that's what I was going to kind of delve into. Like, now that me and my chick have had that random conversation, I make sure to always leave it face up in front of her.
yeah.
Not because she asked me and she does the same thing. It was just like, okay, well, now that we've talked about it, we're
Yeah.
conscious of it,
Yeah.
and we understand the gray area
Yeah.
in front of us.
Mhm.
We're gonna go ahead and leave it face up. I don't really care, because if something pops up on my phone that somebody else shouldn't see, that's on me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Like, follow, subscribe, share, comment, DM.
And answer the questions in the description. You gotta leave your choice.
Oh yeah, what
Oh,
was the
yeah.
what was the first story?
To sh-
Hold on.
What was the
Wait,
first story?
Wait. I'm pulling it up.
It was confused.
Oh.
It was confused. He's confused.
Oh,
He's
shoot
confused,
your
yeah.
shot.
Yeah, yeah,
Shoot
yeah.
your
Okay.
shot.
So shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
next for the other girl. Figure it out, honey.
Figure it out, girl.
Do you love him? Do you not?
Dip.
What is it?
Bounce.
With the
Dip.
little flowers. Do I love him? Do I
Do you
not?
love him?
Do
Not.
I love him?
If
Do
you
I
got
not?
to peel petals, bounce.
Yeah.
Don't even waste the flower. You know what? Take that rose and give it to the next guy that's really gonna be Prince Charming.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.